Hi guys, good day to everyone. Today we will try to model this tape dispenser. So you can able to see the dimensions related to that in this figure. To model this, let us use extrude command. Let's proceed. As you know that first at the beginning stage we have to select our working directory. Let us click working directory. So I am having my working directory in Creo model. Here I am going to right click, create a new folder. I will call this as ex3. Let me click OK. Now let us click new. So the name here will be tape dispenser. Make sure there should not be any space in between the names. Creo won't accept that. Uncheck this use default template. Click OK. If you check this problem, all the dimensions are given in inches. So we are going to model this problem using inches. So select inches and then click OK. Since we are going to use extrude command, let us click extrude here. On the datum plane, let us choose front datum plane. Now, let me go and select this sketch view. So it shows our 2D sketch. So this is where the place we are going to draw our 2D sketch. If you look at the figure, you can able to see there is a plus sign. So we are going to draw based on that. So the center point will be the center point in the sketch. At the beginning stage, we are going to model this alone. So we are going to model this as a straight line up to this, and we are going to specify the dimension with respect to that. If you look at the dimensions, this is 1.32. Since the radius here is also 1.32, so the below will also be the same value which is 1.32. I am drawing lines with respect to that. 1, 2. Let me press escape. So it shows all the dimensions. Let me edit these values. This has to be 1.32 and this will also be 1.32. So I don't know this dimension. We will try to modify it later. Now we are going to draw this arc. So the arc with respect to this. So since the arc is at a particular distance, we will try to model it accordingly. So we will go to arc, center ends. The center point is this. We'll start from here. We'll model it like this. Of course, the radius of this arc will be 1.32. Let us check it out. Click the dimension, click the arc, click the middle mouse button. So it shows a error like symbol indicating that there is a dimension conflict. So which means the dimension which is given is already perfect. So let us undo it. Now we'll try to model this line. So let us draw this line, this one with respect to that. So this one, let us try to model it. So it's an horizontal and two inclined lines and then a vertical line. So somewhere here at a particular distance, I'm drawing an horizontal line, inclined line, inclined line, and a vertical line. When I come out of the command, so it shows lots of dimensions. Let us modify it one by one. So according to the figure, so let us check what are the dimensions which is specified. If I look at the figure, the horizontal line with the center, it is mentioned as 0.32. So let us create a dimension with respect to that. Let me select this line and this center line. Let me create a dimension. This has to be 0.32. Next, so the angle from here to here, it is mentioned as 60 degree, and from here to the vertical, it is mentioned as 45 degree. So the angle from here to here, this has to be 60. The angle from here to the vertical, this has to be 45. Next, the depth of this is 0.12. So let us create a dimension from here to this depth. It is 0.12. Here, if you look at the dimension from here to here, the total distance is 1 plus 1.32. So totally the value here will be around 2.32. Let us mention that dimension. So from the center of this line to the end of this, we are creating a dimension that is 2.32. Next, around 1 inch, you get a center point. From the center point, we are creating an arc which is 1.32. So let us create a dimension from here to this point. So this has to be 1. And now I am going to draw a line here until it bisects this line. So that line should not be our extrude object, but it should be a construction one. So let us enable construction mode and let us draw a line from here vertically to the top. So this line is acting as a construction line and it won't be considered as a normal line and it won't affect our geometry. Now disable this. Let us draw an arc. So with this as center, we'll draw an arc with respect to this. Now the end has to be completed. It has to be closed. So for that, there is an option called as corner. We verify here, this icon, corner icon can be used to connect two lines. So it is not connected properly. Let me click this. Let me click this line and this arc. So you can able to see that it is connected properly now. Now we are going to draw this semicircle, or we can consider that as a circle. Let us complete that as a circle. So the circle should have a depth of around 1.12 and at a distance of 1. So again, I'm going to create a construction line. So let me go for construction mode, draw a line horizontally from here to a particular distance. Let me press escape. Now disable this. Let me draw a circle at any point. So somewhere here, I will draw a circle, something like this. So now it shows a dimension of this circle. So the diameter is mentioned as 0.91. According to the figure, the diameter is 1. So radius is 0.5. So the diameter will be 1. So double click, change it to 1. The center of the circle from here to here, the distance is mentioned as 1. So let us mark that. So dimension from the center to this end. So this has to be 1. Let me type 1. Enter. So now you can able to see there are few things which is bisecting. So let us delete that by using this delete segment command. So the delete segment command is used to delete unwanted. It is like a trim in AutoCAD. Let me select this. Click whichever is not required. So I don't want this line. I don't want this. I don't want this. And also, so it's a entire length it is erasing. Let me leave that. So we have to connect it with respect to this. So this is the part. Look at the figure. So from here, there you should draw a vertical line intersecting that. Let me draw that. So from here, we'll draw a vertical line. Now let us trim the other parts. Trim these things. Once it is done, you can able to see the view is fully shaded. It means you are completed the sketch in a closed loop. So I have to create a fillet here at a radius of 0.88 and you have to draw a circle at the center. The diameter of the circle is also 0.88. Go to fillet, we will go for circular trim, select this tool, give the radius as 0.88. Draw a circle at the center. The diameter of the circle is 0.88. So all the dimensions here, most of the dimensions has been completed. So even though there are few dimensions which is showing, that is purely related to the construction line dimension. So no need to worry about it. So the real diagram, the dimensions has been completed. So once it is over, let us click OK. So it is asking an extrusion. So let us consider the depth is 1. So once this is over, let me click OK. But when you look at the isometric view, so you can able to see there is a hole which is related to this. To do this operation, we use shell command. Let us click shell command. So in this, I don't want this particular area. Let us remove that. And the thickness of the shell you consider 0.05. Similarly, we don't want, by pressing Ctrl, I am selecting these things which has to be removed. So this is the part which has been removed. So once this is done, let us click OK. Now you can able to see the 3D model of the tape dispenser. Thank you.